Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am getting ready to go out with my family, taking my niece to do some fall stuff, pumpkin funness and Halloween funness today. It's Saturday, it's the week before Halloween, and so we're gonna go do that. So I thought I would kind of do a grime get ready with me, what I'm gonna do for my makeup. And it's going to be fallish, so it will also be a fall tutorial, and I'm going to do my full face of makeup. So let's get started. Prime with my Hourglass Veil primer. This is literally one of the best primers ever. It's expensive, but it is amazing. I love it so much. I'm just going to take probably about a pea-size amount, and I'm going to start putting it on my face. I've got my hair curled sort of already, and actually hairline looks a little funky right now because I filled it in with red powder because my roots are looking like a mess right now. Trying to hide those and make them look like I don't have any roots, and so I use a red eyeshadow powder. Hopefully after doing my foundation everything will look better and I can fix it up again to hide my roots until. So that's the situation we're dealing with right now. This primer is just so amazing. It feels so good on the skin. Literally my skin feels baby soft after I put this primer on. It's amazing. It's great. It helps with it helps smooth out. It helps to have your canvas, your foundation go on more smooth. It helps blur pores. It just makes your skin feel amazing, and it makes your foundation look so much better, and it makes it last longer too. When I do use this foundation, I always know that I can use this foundation or this primer, and my foundation is going to look amazing. And there's not a whole lot of primers. There's some primers that work and some don't. This one definitely amazing. So we've got that, and now I'm going to go in with my Too Faced foundation. I guess, yeah, we'll start with complexion first. And I'm just going to put about 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to go in with it's the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush. I'm gonna put some on there, and I'm just gonna start pushing that around on my face. Using a brush versus a sponge will definitely give you more coverage. Give you more coverage because a sponge does soak up some of the coverage when you do use a sponge. I do personally like using a sponge quite a bit. That's just me. But you do have to, if you're wanting more coverage, you can start off with a foundation brush. Some people like using foundation brushes over sponges. It's kind of your preference. It depends on what I'm doing. On a daily basis, I do use a sponge for work because I don't want to have thick foundation on or when I'm at work. But sometimes I'll use a brush on the weekends or if I'm doing pictures, and then I might end up actually going back over it with a sponge, just making sure everything's pressed into the pores, because I do have pores, larger pores in this area right here. And even though that primer really does help to make them look invisible, I still like to be able to press my foundation in. Kind of with what I'm doing with the brush right now too. Putting this in. This is literally the day after. So yesterday was Friday. That's when I went to the Halloween party and I did my Dark Angel tutorial, and then today's Saturday. The Dark Angel tutorial will probably go up before this. This may not end up going up until the first week of November. And let's see here. This is still a fall tutorial, so you can totally wear this look in November even, because it's still fall time. And what are we going to do next? I am going to use my sponge, and I have to go dampen it, so I'll be back. Okay, so I dampened my sponge. And I'm literally going to take it and just kind of press You don't want to rub, you just want to press if you are going to do this. And you're just kind of pressing it all into the areas where my pores are. My Sharp Tape Shape Concealer. It's in the light shade because my spray can was worn off. And then that foundation was the pearl one. When I'm darker, I use the light beige one. Just gonna put that all under my eyes. I want to be really concealed. We're doing photos today. So I want a full beat of foundation. I want a flawless coverage. But I kind of want to have that photo ready look. So like so, and then I am going to take my damp beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. And I'm just going to smooth that out, blend it in. All over. See, I've already got foundation in my hair. I have such a problem with getting foundation in my hair, and it really shows up too. There, I am going to take my, well, I've got two. I've got my Laura Mercier, which is, this is a smaller one, the translucent powder, and then I've got the Cover FX. I also have the Airspun one. I'm gonna have a Becca one, but I don't like that one. I think I'm gonna use my Cover FX one. Comes with a little thing, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna pour it out into the container. And then when there's any left excess over, I usually just kind of pour it back in. I'm going to bake the side of my nose. A bit underneath my eye. I'm gonna put that under. Then that way, if there is any fallout, because I've got powder that I'm putting under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids too. Add a little bit to the middle of my forehead and down my nose, and a little bit on the chin area. To go ahead and add some bronzer. I'm going to do a little bit of my butter bronzer, and then I'm going to do my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, that somber color, with a smaller brush because I really want a contoured out cheek. I'm going to use this to bronze just a little bit though. And then I'm going to use my brush, my angled brush, to contour my nose with the butter bronzer. Go in a little bit with the somber. You want to make sure you blend it in really well. This brush, which is also a brush I use to wipe underneath my eyes sometimes, but I'm going to take it, it's number 4 BHS Cosmetics, to contour, chisel kind of out my cheeks and my jawline. And I'm going to use this color somber right here. You want to be careful when you go in, and you want to go in with a light hand, because on this side I did not, and now I'm going to have to really blend with a fluffier brush to get that to go away. The brush that I like to use is this one. I think I'm actually going to change this one, because I like the way it blends better. It's weird. And I'm just doing the side of my forehead. I'm not doing my whole forehead because I have a smaller forehead. If you have a bigger forehead, you probably would want to go up and all the way around versus just doing the sides like I'm doing. Shows a lot my jawline. You don't want to bring it down the neck too far. You literally just want to have it on your jawline. Am I looking too bright? Sorry if this is a little bright. I'm still trying to figure out the brightness and the darkness, and with having the background not look completely yellow, it's a process. Actually clean the contour up, I'm going to take my Airspun and I'm going to take my, normally I would take my this one. What is this one? It's the Morphe one that has the edge, but I don't feel like getting up to get wet again, so I can't use it. So I'm just gonna take the Beauty Blender, well, Real Techniques sponge, and I'm gonna go up and get powder in my ears. In my ears. Kind of helps just define the line, clean up any misses, makes it look just more like cut, I guess. I'm gonna take my Sigma highlighting brush and I'm just going to sweep any of this underneath my eyes away. Okay, next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Use this one. This one is the It Brow Pencil in taupe. This one matches my brows fairly identically. If you guys want an in-depth brow routine and how I do my brows, you can drop a comment down below. Got my brows done. I'm not liking the way they completely look right now, so one trick I do when I don't like the way they're looking is I'll take the same angled brush that I use for my nose contour. I'll make sure it doesn't have any of the bronzer on it. I'll clean it off. I also use just a concealer brush. I like this brush though because it's fluffier. I'll make sure it's clean, and then I will take some concealer, barely tap it on there, and just go around and clean up my eyes if I'm not liking the way they look. Now it's time to start on the eye look. So I don't know. I'm still kind of debating on what I want to do. I thought about using this Baked Browns palette. I know I want to use, I kind of want it to be glam. So I'm going to go ahead and put highlight on first, actually, I think. And I'm going to use the Precious Petals Wet n Wild highlight. And then I'm going to put my blush on. Going to take, I'm going to be mixing a bunch of blushes because I'm just that person right now, I think. Got two different Morphe palettes. I'm going to take the middle of both of these. One is called Creator and one is called Fearless. It's a little bit pink. Well, I don't know that I want pink. I might be taking Sexy and then Creator and mixing it together. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with this Indie color, which I don't think is going to show up on my eyes very good. No, it's kind of gray tone too. We don't want that. Okay, I'm going to go in with Bold from this palette, the Tarteist Pro palette. Even ended up taking something from the NYX Martin Dreamer palette and mixing like the peachy color up in the corner and this orangey color and this, all three of those on my lids because I'm that person. That is so pretty. We're gonna go back in with Bold again and just blend that out kind of almost all over the lid. We've got two different tones we're working with, browns, so I'm going to first dip into this NYX palette. I'm going to go in with this color. I'm going to go in, I'm going to take the Sigma E25, and I'm going to take this brown color, it's right here, and tap it in, and go in the crease of my eye. Slowly kind of blend it out in the corner. Just like so. And do the other eye the same way. smaller brush, and now I'm going to go in with this brown, which actually is darker than the other one that I was using when I swatched it. And I'm going to pick it up on the Sigma 247. I'm going to go in the corners with it lightly. Take this color called Glam, and I'm going to put that with my finger specifically. It's almost got a goldness to it. For Glam, I'm going to take the, this is a Super Shark Shadow. We're going to try that in the corner of my eyes. My angled brush and then my Inglot Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to do a wing line. Now I'm going to apply my mascara. Just going to use the Lash Paradise mascara. Spray my face real quick. Ah, feels so good. I'm going to fan that out. My favorite part. It feels so good. Line my lips. Take the Boxum Breezy color for now and put that over my lips. Look is finished. All I have to do now is go find a shirt to wear for today and I'll be ready to go. Hair's curled, so I will talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave any comments down below of anything you'd like to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.